Thank you very much. So today the demonstration is split into two parts, as you have heard. We'll be here for 1 hour, 11:30, and then we'll have to, by little groups, not together, go to the Chinese embassy. We cannot walk this year, unfortunately. We have only allowed to static demonstration. And we'll meet again at 12:30 at the Chinese embassy for the second part of the program. I'm very glad to welcome today to our demonstration Mr. Nicolas Peksa. He's a well-known supporter in the European Parliament. He's from Czech Republic, from the Pirate Party. And he has been very supportive for now, since he started his mandate here in the European Parliament. He has kindly accepted to take the lead of the Tibet interest group. And so this is a group that is a platform of discussion, exchange of views and action within the European Parliament on Tibet. And so Mr. Peksa, thank you very much for coming, and please the floor is yours.
Thank you. Thank you for giving me the floor. Thank you all for coming, and thank you for providing the measures, the anti-corrupt measures in this country. I'm very much grateful for you respecting the rules. I would first not start this speech by talking about Tibet, our country I was born in, Slovakia. The year was 1968, and the Czechoslovak government was starting to import progressive reforms, which were meant to increase freedom and liberalize socialist regime that was in place at the time. This, however, did not last long. The totalitarian regime in former USSR has noticed the change of leadership, and the regime representatives started fearing that their suffocating grasp over the country is starting to loosen. It only took the Soviets a few months before they orchestrated a hostile invasion into Czechoslovakia, taking the reformists hostage and reinstating the totalitarian socialist rule, this time even more oppressive than before. Less than 10 years before, this national tragedy happened in my country, in another nation, the Tibetans, more than 6,000 kilometers away, fought against the same enemy. In the name of communism, the Chinese reforms in Tibet took away more and more of the people's rights, their land, their freedom, and the alliance Chinese present was gaining a stronger foothold in the region. It culminated in the Chinese Communist Party threatening His Holiness himself, showing that nothing is sacred for Chinese communists when they are hungry for power. This was the breaking point. Thousands of brave Tibetan men and women rose up to defend their spiritual leader the symbol of their independence and freedom. And now, outnumbered and encircled by the bloodthirsty People's Liberation Army, Tibetans in a movement of unparalleled courage didn't think twice about facing their oppressor and fighting for their independence. While Czechoslovakia eventually managed to get rid of the unwelcome Soviet presence, the Allied forces exercising control over Tibet never left and are now stronger than ever. We have heard terrifying stories about Tibetans being sent to education camps to court education, where they are taught to think in a certain way, to speak in a certain way, and live develop reputations thanks to party. Unfortunately, Chinese members of Tibetan affairs does not end with the education camps. There are reports of unlawful arrests, torture in custody, and even disregard for the religious autonomy of Tibet, like China manifests by appointing their own country lama. All these transgressions point to the simple fact that China is not only refusing to losing their control over Tibet, it is actually making the situation worse. We, as Europeans, must not stand idly by and watch these events unfold. One of the reasons why the authoritarian regime in Czechoslovakia ended was that people in Soviet satellite states around Europe collectively decided that enough is enough. People in countries such as Slovakia, Latvia, or Poland went on to strike and openly declared that the Soviet hand is not welcome in their households. Now, it is time for Europe to stay true to this legacy and say enough once again. However, this time, it will be in solidarity with our Tibetan brothers and sisters. We must stop enabling China and its autocratic ways of rule over the region. There are ways to do it, and it has to be done on a European level. First, the European Union should use its market power to demand full respect for fundamental human rights and freedoms in all the value chains we use. Second, the European Union, as a pioneer of the protection of human rights, should ensure that it does not turn a blind eye to any human rights issues, points them out, and demands justice for the affected people. And thirdly, all European diplomatic reforms overseas have to keep the values of basic rights and freedoms at the forefront and do not lose sight of their importance. From my position as a member of the European Parliament, I sincerely believe that Tibetans can count on Europe as their ally, and I currently do what is in my power to ensure that the people of Tibet will one day wake up in a country where freedom and justice prevail. The people who are celebrating today speak up to their oppressors many decades ago, but thanks to all of you here, their memory lives on. Let's all remember them and their action not only today, but for years and years to come. I would like to wish every Tibetan a happy and safe celebration of today's anniversary and to find happiness even in times like these, when it is really difficult to come by. Dear friends, please keep fighting. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Pexa. I think your statement, the speech is clear and reveals your personal commitment for Tibet, but also the commitment for Tibetan struggle within the European Parliament, and we know we can count on you for the couple of years to come. So thank you very much for your presence. It's very helpful and supportive to us. We are now very happy to welcome Tashi Tulkos. He doesn't need an introduction, of course, as a representative of His Holiness Dalai Lama here in person. Tashi Tulkos, please. Respected Mr. Pexa, Vincent, President and members of the Community Board, and all other associations who have come here. We are gathered here to observe 62nd anniversary of Tibetan national uprising against China in 1959.
One thing is very important to bear in mind is what our elders started in 1959. We are carrying it out after 62 years. That is what the that Foster says, next generation. Until Tibet is free, we will continue with this struggle. The evidence, the determination of Tibetan people is very clear around the world. Wherever Tibetans are today, including South Africa, where there is only one Tibetan, we are observing this conversion. We are trying to reach around the world this message that Tibet will not surrender until we are free. The good thing is that Tibetans in Tibet, despite the harshest measures in the world, they are still struggling and keeping alive the Tibetan flame of Tibetan national identity. In diaspora, we have His Holiness the Dalai Lama, who has been carrying this message throughout his life. And he is one of the most respected persons in the world. We have central Tibetan administration that carries this difficult task of national struggle, but we are very robust. It's all because of friends like Mr. Texel, Vincent, and others who have supported us in this difficult time. We therefore pay our greatest respect and thank you to you for all that you have done and will do for us. Mr. Texel mentioned about Czechoslovakia, a country which was under communist rule, but became independent. Of course, now it has become two countries, the Czech Republic and Slovakia. All connection with Czechoslovakia was when Mr. Václav Havel became president. He invited His Holiness the Dalai Lama as state guest to his official headquarters. To that extent, we remember Václav Havel, Czech people, Czech Republic. We gain inspiration from you. We gain encouragement from you. We would not give up if it were not for you or the Baltic states or other small countries who have gained their national independence after so many years of oppressive regime as we have under Russia. So Tibet today, again, is the free country in the world. We must remember. But we also must remember we are here in the free world, in front of European Union, in front of European parliamentarians. Together, we are carrying this message. And therefore, there is no space for us to lose hope and give up. Mr. Texas is now leading Tibet Interest Group, which has been there for so many years. And under him, we have had a number of activities. The good thing is that the United States of America has passed Tibetan Policy and Support Act. European Union also has passed Magnitsky Act. European Parliament has passed many resolutions on Tibet. Mr. Texas is working very hard to put Tibet issue on the table of European Parliament. Then Belgium government says that the reincarnation of Dalai Lama must be question to be handled by Tibetan Buddhist community. German government says the same. Netherlands government says the same. European Union says the same. Not publicly as yet. So our next request would be for European Union
to speak it out in public and act upon it. Like today, United States State Department has once again reiterated that China will have nothing to do with the incarnation of the Dalai Lama. Therefore, once again, to remind us all of our responsibility to bring our thanks for their support and for our full commitment for future of that struggle. Once again, I wish all of you great health and of course, His Holiness Dalai Lama must be very long live for His Holiness the Dalai Lama. Now with this, I would like to speak a few words with permission of Mr. President. 드림하고 대해서 미해진 껴들어도 서베시 고해의 요마를 대인해 그러나 여러 변수가 동해진하고 템베 토라 남중하고 로나가 변수 계란 체제 기술 템베 토라 여러 무치에 기반도 벌써 공연 좀 벌지 남중 템베 토라 엔더게는 신구 변화 동행 판단나죠 용심을 맞세 근데 그들이 전부는 디에나라 사자 라원 내가 타마디 임바디 만도 신베 토라 먼저 근데 저 예포서 누리고 나시 내가 제멜 엔진디 만도 타죠 지에 만도 개침부에 인자 만도 집에 레전 토라 상대 그 부재 지에 아니 믹스에 그 조르 무치기 아니 가본 두개에 아니 미스터 텍사스 아핀선다 콘도가 되게 보고서기 나도 잡고 지에 이네지 그래서 오늘 나도 모두 깨배 보네 미스터 텍사스 인체 코슬라바키아기 뭐지 좀 뭐래 얘가 도주시리 제가 슬로바키아 라원 랑제토베 해 반도 신진이 와서 바로 시계들에 프랑스인들이 차보다 아니 중대 중대 속 해 반도지 여러 못 된비시미 디인들은 먼저 제가 슬로바키아 좀도 대버지 우주단에 해체못된 차기요 이와데 체코슬로바키아 이마 우르스가 올라 망고 날짜 올 때들 이내야 뭔가 진짜 이번 진짜 그렇게 답답해 늘마다 와서 파초백이 배전체백 대부분 먼저 미리는 공유해요 근데 일단에 먼저 이거 좀 거예요 말해 주셔야 인자 결국 겨울에 무슨 뜻이 있는데 너랑가 먼저 예림처비 정말라 그렇게 답답해 이쪽이 여봐 답을 통해 정말 저기 아니 랭게 비켜보지 나로 나셔야 되게 그게 있잖아
Thank you very much, President, with inspiring words. We would like now to say a few words on behalf of the International Campaign for Tibet. ICT would like to express its solidarity with people and with all Tibetans around the world on this 62nd anniversary of the Tibetan National Uprising of March 1959. Since that day, China has ruled Tibet as an iron fist, and the situation on the ground has continued to deteriorate. Tibet is not tied with Syria as the least free country in the world according to the latest rankings from the Freedom House, which was issued on March 3rd this year. Today, ICT has released a new report, which is called Party Over Buddhism, China's Surveillance and Control of Tibetan Land and Memories. This report shows how new measures of surveillance and control are threatening to turn Tibetan Buddhist monasteries into a tool of the Chinese Communist Party. Yesterday, at the 46th session of the United Nations Human Rights Council in Geneva, ICT has issued a statement asking to hold China accountable for the patterns of deaths of Tibetans after torture and mistreatment in detention. On 6 February 2021, so this year, a 50-year-old Tibetan died in hospital in Lhasa
less than 2 months after being transferred from prison. And also in January this year, a 19-year-old girl in Lima died soon after her release. She was arrested for a peaceful demonstration, which is what we are doing today. Chinese authorities have to be made accountable for this pattern of deaths of Tibetans after torture and mistreatment in prison. Chinese authorities should be made accountable for all their repressive policies that threaten the survival of Tibetan unity, culture, religion, and identity. Therefore, the International Campaign for Tibet calls the UN for an independent investigation into human rights in Tibet. We also call the EU to use its new global human rights sanction regime that Tashi Busak mentioned, also to target Chinese officials and leaders who are responsible for serious human rights violations. We call on the Parliament not to endorse the EU-China investment agreement, which is now being further discussed in the EU. Unless China ratifies all the conventions of international labor rights. ICT was continue to promote the self-determination of unified Tibetans. It will continue to promote negotiated connections with conflict between China and Tibet, and it will continue to fulfill the vision of His Holiness Dalai Lama. Thank you very much. So now we have around half an hour. We are looking for the weather, and we will have a sunny day. It's a auspicious sign, and we'll have until 11:30 some slogans and a song also in the same that the president will initiate. Thank you very much. But since you one is into times, hello. Hello. Well, coming on to one. EU, wake up, wake up. EU, wake up, wake up. EU, wake up, wake up. EU, wake up, wake up. We want justice. What we want. What we want. What we want. What we want. We want justice. What we want. We want justice. EU, wake up, wake up. EU, wake up, wake up. EU, wake up, wake up. EU, wake up, wake up. The bone is not good. Long live! Long live! Long live! What we want! What we want!
We want freedom.
What we want!
We want freedom.
Wake up, wake up! Wake up, wake up! Wake up, wake up! Tibet belongs to! Tibet belongs to! Tibet belongs to! What we want! What we want! Freedom! What we want!
We want freedom.
What we want!
We want freedom.
UNO! UNO! UNO! Wake up, wake up! UNO!
Wake up, wake up.
UNO!
Wake up, wake up.
Long live! Long live!
China.
Wake up, wake up! Wake up, wake up! Wake up, wake up! No human rights! No human rights! No human rights! Free Tibet! Save Tibet!
Stop lying to the world. Stop lying. China, out, out, out. China, China. Tibet, Tibet belongs to what we want. What we want. What we want. Save Tibet. Free Tibet. Save Tibet.
Free Tibet!
Save Tibet.
Free Tibet!
Save.
Free Tibet!
Shame, shame. Shame, shame. Shame, shame. Shame, shame. Stop lying to the world. Stop lying.
To the wall!
Stop lying.
To the wall!
Save Tibet. Save Tibet. Free Tibet. Save Tibet.
Free Tibet!
Tibet belongs to. Tibet belongs to. What we want. What we want. What we want. Release, release. Release. China lies. People dies. China lies. People dies. China lies. China. Stop torture. Torture. Stop torture. Stop killing. No human rights. Human rights. Wake up. Wake up, wake up. Wake up, wake up. What you want? What we want? What we want? Liar, liar. Liar, liar. Liar, liar. No human rights. Human rights. Please release. Please release. Please release. Free Tibet. Save Tibet. China lies. China lies. China lies. No human right. No human right. Free Tibet. Save Tibet. Free Tibet. Shame, shame. Shame, shame. Shame, shame.
African Baltimore!
Evet, tabii adamı da iki şu aslında bir hani bazı şunu tuzak gibi de ya. Tuzak bir şey Kur'an da böyle yapıyor. İnsanın.
We are also very happy to welcome to our demonstration Samuel Kogolati. Samuel Kogolati, you know him now very well, a member of the Belgian Parliament, of the Foreign Affairs Committee, Vice President, and very, very supportive on human rights, also for Tibetans, for Uyghurs. So thank you very much for your commitment. We also know you have introduced a resolution, a draft resolution on genocide against Uyghurs. We probably will say a few words on it, but that's a really important move forward. So thank you for your insight. You have the floor.
Thank you so much, Vincent. Thank you, everyone, for inviting me. It's really a pleasure for me to stand with you today, here just in front of the European Commission. It's really an honor to be your friend in your fight for human rights. As Vincent said, I'm really trying to fight really hard in the parliament in Belgium to recognize the rights of Tibetan people, to enforce the religious freedoms, because I believe that Tibetans have those rights, are entitled to those human rights universally, and that Belgium should also play its part in order to make yourself heard at the international stage. And so, again, it's a pleasure for me to be here because you cannot be alone. Politicians, political members of parliaments cannot remain alone in trying to break the silence on horrible atrocities. Just a few weeks ago, again, we have heard about torture, about cases of death in detention in the Tibet region. And again, I think that we cannot remain silent as politicians and that we should make ourselves heard. And again, nothing would be possible without your invaluable support. So again, thank you for inviting me. And again, you can count on us, you can count on me in order to support you, to help you, and to fight as hard as we can to make your fight heard in Belgium at the European level, but also and most importantly with regard to China. Thank you.
Thank you very much, for your present inspiring speech. So I'll pass the traditional Hada for thanking you for your presence. So we have 15 minutes left before we have to dislocate the demonstration and then regroup again in front of the Chinese embassy. So maybe we can continue with the slogans. It will be very good.
والله شوفش قد مدينة منطقة كيمبو نايا كم جمعش دو كم جمعش سامس دي مدينة كيمبو بس نانجي شويس. On behalf of all Tibetan in Belgium, I would like to thank you very much for concerning Tibetan case, for supporting Tibetan case, which is on the basis of truth and non-violence. So thank you very much.
Release, release. Release, release. Shame, shame. Shame, shame. European Union! Wake up! European Union! Wake up! European Union! Wake up! European Union! Wake up! European Union! Wake up! Stop genocide! In Tibet! Stop genocide! In Tibet! Stop genocide! In Tibet! Tibet for! Tibetans! Tibet for! Tibetans! Tibet for! Tibetans! Tibet is burning! Tibet is burning! Tibet is burning! UNO! UNO! UNO! China! China! China! China! China! China! China! China! China! China! China! China! Long live! Long live! Long live! Tibet for! Tibet for! Stop genocide! Stop genocide! Stop genocide! UNO!
We want justice.
UNO!
We want justice.
UNO! Wake up! UNO!
We want justice.
UNO!
We want justice.
Tibet for! Tibet for!
Tibetan.
Tibet for!
Tibetan.
China!
Wow.
China!
Wow.
China!
Wow.
Coronavirus! Coronavirus! Coronavirus! Stop genocide!
Come to Tibet.
Stop genocide!
Yes, sir.
Stop
Yes, sir.
genocide! Tibet for!
Please,
Tibet for!
please, then we go to the
Nambalinje Samalo Trustile. The drink and the sunny Belgium ki jasa and European ki Tuso Yosake Nutalia Belgium UB Chubaka Namro Gitolia and some Tudingi Lingordi Tatanda 산이 지금 여기 심바도 지레샤 대기 제일이야 주도 담보 체가네 주주 중립 체가네 그런다 주주 중립 체가네 주주 담보 체가 봐도 안자나 흉삼 된다야 라리아 몬투니 캠베나야샤 드르 손자 아니 만두 단다 드링기 태동데 안 단다 데려야 참 자기 아니 간도 드린 태동 그토래야 아니 파리장캔 방안난캔 참말로래야 니 답변이 투지체 수시고요 아니 마음 발래야 간주 랭고 데단디리 강 마망 아니 타토래야 태동 그주니 땅투야는 배종 지기 근데 손자 남발링고게 몬투니 저다 아니 간도래야 tunjo 로람 나로나 세진 보고 쉬고요 참말로 테스트래 아니 니 단다 태동기 제렘데 다가란 삼샤기